Hello, Karen here. Soul Symbols, Astrology and Tarot. I just really felt to do a read for you all. I've just got a stack of cards out, but I have no messages that wanted to come out. But I really want to read for you. Right. Okay, I'm going to put you there. We've got Seven of Cups. This is that illusion, what can be illusory confusing, too much choice, emotional choice to make. Um, yeah, not sure what to pick. It's kind of it's a bit Neptunian energy, this is. Um, and then we have the Emperor. So look at her. I mean, the difference between the two of them. Self-possessed, not too sure. And then we have the Nine of Materials, which is wish fulfillment, just joy. So there's a clear progression here. So I think what Spirit's wanting to bring is that sense of illusion, um, too much choice, inability to act with clarity, into sovereignty, knowing who you are, what you want, where you're going, reigning over the this bit reminds me of the fish all going in different directions, that wave of people. She's almost conducting it, whereas she's looking confused about those. And this is just pure joy because it's the nine of Pentacles. Sorry, it's not wish fulfillment. I thought it was the cups. It's not the cups. This is a Nine of Pentacles, so it is just financial, material independence, that sense of being your sovereign woman in every way, your home, your finances, your emotions. So there's something going on here that this collective is needing to hear because there's a sense that Spirit is wanting you to move into, to cross that bridge from that sense of confusion to this is the muse of materials, but it's the equivalent of the king of materials. There's something here about moving on, crossing. I mean, that is crossing the void, almost crossing the abyss into this beautiful portal of, material abundance. Let's have, yeah, you see at the bottom, we've got the Three of Swords here. So this bottom energy, maybe you have come out of some heartbreak, some losses, some disappointment, things that cut your heart, maybe betrayal, maybe there was a sense that you lost a lot. I mean, there's weeping here and darkness and fetal position. It's a heavy energy, but I don't think that is the energy now. I think there's this sense of this not being sure of what to choose. This can be a partner, a job, a purpose, um, an unsureness about your internal state, your emotional state. But you've come, or some of you have come from this extremely heavy, grief laden energy. Okay, but there's some beauty here. Well, it's loaded with beauty. That even that Seven of Cups it's not a dire card. It's often about too much choice or, being under delusion. I'm going to pull some cards to clarify. Yeah, look at that. They're flipping out here. So we've got for our Seven of Emotions that have flipped out, we have our Page of Pentacles, and it's funny because I thought that was the cups, excuse me. There's a wish fulfillment. So that energy was coming, it's come under this delusion. So maybe there is, maybe you've got a lot of choice with that seven of emotion. Maybe there are too many choices, but you need to make one, okay? You're in learning phase, okay? This is, you see the yellows here. It's a matter of will. It's a matter of using your will, your emotional will, your material, physical will, and making a choice and maybe move out of kind of this unsure energy into this sure. These both of these are very sure. Okay. We don't know what he's got under that tablecloth there, but he's very pleased with himself. Okay. So there's a sense this might be a confirmation. I'm not telling you to go for things, but it could very well be a confirmation for some people who are on the brink of making a choice, and that is confirming the choice where you've been unsure. But check your intuition. I am not giving advice to do anything. Okay, let's make that clear. Well, so what's going on with this emperor? Ah, okay, okay. We've got the Eight of Cups, the moving on. So you're going to be moving on from this sense of having too much choice or being unsure of the choice or not sure if where you're going in terms of your purpose and your emotions is illusory or real. But there is that moving on. Okay, that's the Pisces energy. I think it was in last week's read or it's been in a recent read. But this is the moving on, the pushing forward. Pisces is the end of the zodiac. It's the first decan of Pisces. So it's like you're going to do that walk through water. Okay. Okay. Um, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiterian energy with this Emperor. I'm going to pull that Emperor up. There she is. Okay. I know it's a he in the normal tarot. But there's a sense of moving away in sureness, right? Stacking your cups up, stacking your emotions up, going, yeah, I've got the wisdom. This is the card of Jupiter. It is also, Jupiter is like expansive, fertile, beautiful, but he's also about the law. And this is the wheel of fate. Okay, so there's a sense of destiny about this card. There's also this alchemical symbols in the middle, which is salt, soul, and I think we had salt up the other week. Salt, which is your soul. You've got Mercury there, which is your mind, and you've got sulfur, which is your soul. Okay, and there's a sense of alchemy going on here, moving on and come into that alchemical place, moving into your destiny like the emperor with sureness, knowing that spirit's got your back, knowing that you are not alone. You're just not alone. Even if you're physically alone, there's this energetic, the spirit, there's source, there's your ancestors, there's a huge amount of support for you, particularly when it's got to do with faith and it's got to do with destiny. This is about destiny and talking about the alchemical, bringing your mind, body, soul together, okay, moving out in your purpose. And the king of materials, having that, the emperor with the muse of materials, is really about your security, your sovereignty, your authority in every area of your life. But the king is to do with the material. So if you've been worried about your material and you've been, in that place of indecision, looking at, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? What can I do? This is like, yeah, you can. You can. You've got your page of pentacles. Yeah, you're learning, but there's a wish going to be fulfilled there. There is independence to be had there with that nine of materials. You're going to be moving on into what is destined for you, people. What is destined for you? And let's have a look at this. Oh, Oh yeah, look at this. Nine of materials. Yeah, this is the emotional completion, isn't it? It's just, uh, it's that family wholeness, wholesomeness, the rainbow, the promise of emotional well-being, of emotional satisfaction. I mean, these are beautiful cards. You've got the Emperor, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups. You're on a journey. We've got the 8, 9, and 10. So the 8 is move towards that sovereignty that is yours, move towards that financial material stability, that material um, stability and independence, move towards it. You're going to have your wishes fulfilled that way and have that huge amount of independence. Oh, there's the other card from that. Yeah, you're moving away from this. This is a time, and I think this is related to this three of voices, where you've come from, maybe some time ago, something that's happened. Perhaps, you and your partner split up and you've been left in a place that you felt kind of adrift, you felt um, fearful for the future, but this is not where you are now. You're here trying to make a choice, not wanting to be taken in by illusion. Okay. So this is that card of, yeah, you've looked at everything, you've learned from your experience, you've got that wisdom, and soon you're going to go over that bridge. You're going to cross that river into the town. Okay, that's where you came from. Just going to look at the bottom of that. Yeah, look at that. Right on the bottom, we've got the King of Pentacles, which is the same as this card. Spirit really wants you to get this message. You're going to be okay. Right? You're really going to be okay. You're going to have that financial stability, may not be there yet. You're going to have a sense of, yeah, huge sense of independence and sovereignty in your life. You are moving into your destiny, away from the things that were painful for you, that you ruminated over, away from this kind of a bit lost, not knowing which step to take. Okay, that's all going, and you're going to become that King of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy for you. All right. I hope that was helpful. If you liked it, do the bit. Yeah, subscribe, like, switch your notifications on. I'm trying to get in a nice rhythm of astrology on Monday and a tarot reading over the weekend, and I should try and add some more in. But yeah, beautiful read, people. Lots of love to you all. Bye bye.